Separating the truth from the lies, coming at you from underneath the Noonan, Georgia, heavily chemtrailed, sun-simulated sky. You're about to receive the shock treatment. And we're going to revisit this again in case you didn't get the memo the first few times. There's a guy named Doug Jordan, whom I've met in person at local president's team meeting about a month ago. And this guy says he's an outsider. He's not an insider. In other words, he's not part of the good old boy system. And he's running for sheriff for Coweta County, Georgia. That's right, folks. And I liked what I heard. So if you haven't heard of this guy and all you've seen all the other yahoos signs out, well, take a look at what he stands for. Doug Jordan promises to, first and foremost, protect all our children in our county schools. Well, I hope he gets rid of the 5G cell towers that are around them, radiating them, by instituting more resources for the schools and changing or adding in place more security systems that are badly needed. One thing that I know he's going to do is he's going to get these SRO officers off their rusty dusties and patrolling and looking for anything suspicious and actually doing their job, which would be refreshing. He's also going to add more SROs to the school. Unfortunately, we need them. Crime is on the rise. Protect our young teenage drivers on our city and county roads, country roads, by our county roads, by stricter enforcement of our traffic laws. Well, that's wonderful because I've been seeing less cops out on the road, to be honest with you, and we need more because these people are driving like they're slap drunk. I mean, they're weaving in and out of lanes, they're tailgating, cutting people off dangerously, not using their turn signals or using them as they're in the middle of cutting you off, which is a little too late. So they're speeding, they're doing pop-up wheelies on motorcycles 100 miles an hour down 34. I've witnessed these things. No cops around at all. At all. But they'll be around to get the guy that goes 5 miles over. You kidding me? Get these cops to do their jobs too. Patrol the neighborhoods. Look for suspicious activity, such as take for instance dead end neighborhoods that have constant traffic and an uptick in traffic. I bet it does. I bet there is traffic, huh? What kind of traffic? These cops need to start getting out there and find out what's going on around here. So he's going to get them to do their job. Stop drug and gang activity, kick them out. Legal drugs will cease to exist in our county. So that's good news here. Very good news. Our kids will not be subject to any peer pressure for usage of drugs. And he gives his word on that. So this is very good news that we're here. And you don't have to worry about drugs being available to your families. This he swears and promises if he's elected sheriff. Vote for this guy. This guy stands for everything our county needs. Protect the older citizens. They shouldn't be afraid to go outside and about being attacked, so he's going to protect them, and also from frauds, fraudulent, phone calls. He wants to educate them on what to look for, so they're not swindled. Very good stuff. Protect our citizens with greater visibility, residential patrols. Liking what I hear. We need a hot tip line for calls to report crimes or suspicious behavior. I'm telling you, I've reported that and it fell upon deaf ears to the officers around here. That when they were here one time a few months ago, they said, "Oh, we would know if there's something bad going on in your neighborhood." No, you wouldn't. You don't know things are bad unless you start, stumble upon the crime. You have to stumble upon it, or a crime has to manifest. But if it's hidden behind the scenes, you might not know. You're not patrolling our neighborhood. I'm out there a lot. I see how much traffic. It's not normal. That's a side note. He's going to get them to do the job, patrol the neighborhoods, protect the Second Amendment. All stuff that's good. He'll have an open door policy. Excellent stuff. And plus he met Sheriff Opio. And this is a copy of the letter that Sheriff Opio, you remember him, America's toughest sheriff, sent him a letter. This is a copy of it. And he wanted to congratulate him on his decision to run for a prestigious position of sheriff. So Sheriff Opio in this letter says that he'll come and, if he has to, campaign for him. I'm helping to get the word out. And he congratulated him for doing that. And he says if he needs to come to Georgia, give his support, I will. His willingness to come to Arizona and meet with him to discuss the issues indicates his desire to serve and protect the fellow citizens of Coweta County. So there you go, folks. It's right there, Sheriff Opio's. Arpaio's signature right there. another good thing about Doug Jordan is he says he does have an open door policy, which means you could just, I guess you could swing on by his office. That means if he's there, or make an appointment to meet with him, which is excellent. And but the thing is, if, like I said, if he's there, because he does plan on being on the road. He said he's not going to be hiding behind a desk in his office. He's actually going to be out there, I guess, along with his patrolmen and women, and like a sheriff ought to be. And I commend him for that. It's great, everything. He wants to clean up the county. He wants to protect the Second Amendment. He wants to protect the kids, the children at schools. Hopefully, like I said, he'll see about getting these cell towers that are radiating out. I don't know if that's in his would be in his hands or not. But the thing is, what he will do is get the drugs out, get the criminal out, the crime, the gangsters, the gang activity. And maybe he could pass a pants on the ground law. No pants on the ground, huh? Yeah, these thug life. They don't own a belt. It's unbelievable, man. So he wants to clean up this county, and we need it because the statistics are showing crime's on the rise. Dangerous drivers are on the rise. No regard, Beauregard on the road. They're parking crooked like it's happy hour. I mean, they slap losing their minds here in Coweta County. It's still a good county, but crime is on the rise. And it was just on the news the other day. For a thug, I don't know if he was getting out of jail or in jail, but it showed him at the prison over there on Grayson Trail. And he made the news. Imagine that, Atlanta News made the news on TV. That shows you that crime's on the rise here. He's coming to clean it up. Put him in office. Elect Doug Jordan for Coweta County Sheriff. Elect him for sheriff and watch the change. That's change we all could use here in Coweta County. Let's take our county back. Make Coweta County great again. Vote Doug Jordan. Until next time you receive the shock treatment.